Hello and welcome back to Do It with Daisy. I'm Daisy. I'm a certified yoga instructor, an overall fitness enthusiast, and a proud dog mom to our beautiful doggy Waffles, who's here to guide and inspire us through our day. And today, we want to show you how to make one of our favorite treats to share. Keep in mind that this is a very high value treat. It's got lots of calories in it. It's really dense in protein, so it's fantastic for humans, but it's definitely super high in calories. So this is a high value treat for your dog.
Whoa, do it with Daisy. Whoa, do it with Daisy.
So the ingredients that we need are, we definitely need some honey for this. That's my favorite sweetener. You could really use any sweetener that you like, but honey is going to give you the best flavor, I promise. We'll need some whole rolled oats, freeze-dried mangoes, dried mangoes, unsweetened coconut, and unsweetened sun butter. First, we're going to take our dry ingredients and we're going to run them through the food processor to get them really fine. This already smells so good. I'll give you one shred. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, that looks beautiful. So we'll go ahead and we'll add this to our bowl. And then we just want to mix in some honey and some sun nut butter. Well, it's not sun nut butter, it's sun butter. It's a nut butter that's made from sunflower seeds. So I guess it's a seed butter, sunflower seed butter. You want a lick? Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, this is definitely my favorite nut butter, even if it's not technically a nut butter. My absolute favorite. In the stores that are closest to me, I never ever saw sugar-free sun butter. So I would always only have to have it like on special occasions, like during the holidays or something, when I'm okay with my body feeling like shit because of the sugar that I'm intaking. So we've got a cup of oats. So I want to do half a cup of sun butter. Just to start, at the most, sometimes I work my way up to about a 1-to-1 ratio between the oats and the nut butter. But this time I just want to kind of start lower and work our way up. I'm just going to place my cup in the bowl so that if I spill, it goes into the bowl. And then put half a cup in here. I know you're so anxious and excited. I like that you stopped panting there. That's another reason that I absolutely love cooking with my dog, is that she's going to have moments of anxiety because she just can't wait for whatever we're making. But when she does stop those anxious behaviors like panting or yawning or anything like that, then I can reward her for that. And it kind of starts to ingrain in her subconscious that being relaxed is more rewarding than being impatient, anxious, any of that. Good girl. Yes, good girl. I am going to have you wait, good girl, but you're being so good. So I'm going to continue to reinforce you for being so mellow and calm. You're so cool, baby. Yeah, that's captivating, isn't it, my sweet babies? Good girl. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. So there is almost a half a cup of honey. go ahead and mix these together. Oops, I stopped reinforcing her. My bad. I'll just have to wait for her to be quiet again. Quiet and calm. This is a very wet mixture. I definitely added a lot more honey than I usually do, but I'm down with it. I really feel like that's how much honey you need for this mixture. It's gonna be so good. I feel like I could even put some carob in here, and I think I might do that. I also have some Australian carob chips. Let's add some of those in. Okay, I don't want to put too much in though. That's for you. And once this is all mixed together, we can go ahead and start filling some silicone molds with it.
Whoa, do it with Daisy. Whoa.
So we're doing tropical flavors. So I thought we could do some tropical aquatic animals. Fill these guys, just kind of smash that sort of dough in there. I think is the best way to describe this mixture is as a dough. Good girl. Yeah, that's how you wait so nice and patient. People ask me all the time how I get Waffles to behave so well when we're out and about. And really, it all comes back to the training that we do here at home. Obviously, Waffles hasn't lived her entire life on my kitchen counter. She did have one filming day up here when she was a baby, but other than that, she was never up here. She had lots and lots of impulse control training and sharing training and sitting training and loving training. And I did post all of her puppy training back when she was a puppy. So you can absolutely find those videos on my channel. But as far as maintenance training goes, really all we do is stuff like this where we're practicing our bond together. I'm just not very good at continuing to do the same traditional training over and over. She is a little bit of a leash puller in certain situations. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not in all situations. There's like when we're by ourselves, she's just like, oh, I'm the perfect princess. She gets excited around other people. That's a natural thing. And that's why when we're going to public places, you will never see my dog off leash. I know that I haven't done that type of impulse control and socialization with her enough to really make that behavior dependable. So I'm never going to put her in a position where I'm expecting her to do something that I know she can't do. Don't worry, Waffles. That's not what I mean. You can do anything you set your mind to. Don't worry. But as far as when we're in these woodsy locations that we've visited at least once before and there's no people around, when I let her off leash in those situations, it is literally simply because I can trust her, because I know that she has worked on her impulse control in these food-related situations so much, and she's learned that it's incredibly rewarding to resist her prey drive and her hunger and all of that to come to me, because she knows that whatever I give her is going to be so much better than whatever she's trying to steal for herself. She doesn't really chase animals out in the wild. To be fair, she is afraid of birds. She thinks that they're like ghosts or something. So you'll never see her chasing a bird. She'll bark at them and hide. Hide with me. So I guess my response to that is really just, you've got to know your own dog. You've got to create that bond that allows you to know if a situation is going to be too challenging for them or not. And you've also got to know the local laws. You've got to know if the park officials, the people who spend the most time in that area and have done all of the research of that area, have determined if it's safe for your dog to be off leash there. For example, once you get like into Mount Rainier by Seattle, dogs aren't allowed anywhere there because there's so many bears and cougars and all sorts of things and deer and, just all sorts of animals that your dog could chase. And the park officials have determined that it's too much. It's too much for either your dog to resist, not that they're making determinations about your dog, or it's too much of a risk factor for something to attack your dog, something to be attracted to your dog or to you walking with your dog and feel like you and your dog might make a tasty snack. It's a lot easier to practice safe practices like having your bear spray ready, being able to have self-defense protocols when you're not also protecting your domesticated animal. Lots of things to keep in mind when you're planning a trip with your dog or when you're trying to figure out where you can go off leash or where you can go at all. Smash this into all of these little holders. Good girl. And this is actually safe to eat just like this. So if you're craving like some cookie dough or something, this is fantastic for that. Like, so good. I gave you so many little tastes. Don't act like I'm getting something you're not. Really, really want to smash them in tight though, because that's what's going to make it hold its shape. And then these can either go in the refrigerator overnight or they can go in the freezer for like an hour or so. And that's just going to help the sunflower butter and the honey really solidify and hold everything together. So I'll see you in a little bit. So these have been in the refrigerator for probably about 30 minutes to an hour. I kind of lost track of time because I was reading the new Time magazine. But fortunately, that's one of the things that's great with no-bake recipes is that you can't overcook them in the refrigerator. So let's go ahead and pop one of these out. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cute. Here, look. Isn't that the cutest? It's a little turtle, a little tropical turtle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all those flavors are hitting. Definitely give this one a try. So good. So stinking cute. Too delicious and too cute for words. Just trust me. Get yourself some mango, some carob chips, coconut and sunflower butter, sun butter, whatever you call it. Bring them home, mix them up, and see what happens. You're gonna love it. Trust me. And then after you do, send me a message to tell me how it turned out. Or just send me a message to ask me any questions that you have. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you really liked this video. And if you did, then please show your support by sharing it with a friend. Oh, and you can also hit the like button below this video. So make sure that you do that. And also subscribe to me at DoItWithDaisy on OnlyFans.com so that you can send me messages and you can follow along and so that you always know when I have brand new dog-friendly content. We will see you next week.